Hello, everybody. We are live. Live. All right. Let's get this party started. Let's give a few minutes for people to pop in real quick. While we wait for people, we'll get some water for the cooler, for the bait tank, bait cooler, whatever you want to call it. NJ Fishing, what's going on? You are the first in here. Landon and I are just going to be trying to catch some bluegill this morning. Or excuse me, this afternoon. Hold on, let me catch some water. Can you sit up for a minute?
Okay.
Okay. Throw it over the side. Come here. It's around your wrist. Around your wrist. There you go. Hold on to this. There you go. Put it over the side. Thanks for coming in, NJ. We got two awesome people in here. Awesome. Sorry, let me adjust this camera so I don't have to bend over all the time. We are on Lake Chesdin. What? My sister's in here? What in the world? Hey, Chelsea's in here, Landon. Wave hi to Aunt Chelsea.
Hi, Dustin.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. We're going to try to catch some bluegill this morning. We got a fishing challenge tomorrow, stand day, and we need to get some bait. So we're trying to put some water in our angle bait cooler. I'll show that to you just a second. There you go. Yeah, I love this thing. My wife or my daughter, one of the two, got it for me for Christmas. It's got a built-in aerator, and it's got a net, so when you want to pull out your bait, you just pull that out. It's got 4 rod holders on it. More so rod holders for transportation, but we use them for other things as well. Indiana Chris, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. We got 6 awesome people in here. Hey, Landon, Aunt Chelsea said love you. Oh, look at that. You got a full bucket of water. Let's show the fans what we're doing here. All right, so what we do, because we're on a fishing pier, I use my my stretchy dock cable, and I attach it to a bucket. And then we just drop it over, fill it with water, and that's how we fill our bait cooler. So I can put some live bluegill in there. All right, go get some more. I'm going to talk to chat while you do that. Okay. Dead Air Day, what's going on? Have cheetah. Will of you, how you doing? No, we're not catfishing. We're just bait fishing. We're trying to catch some bluegill today. There are some, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's shad. I don't know if you can see it. The top of the surface of the water is kind of churning. I think that's little shad. I don't know. That was weird. But they're over here. She-Devil, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. We got 6 awesome people in here. We just got here. We just got set up. So we're trying, like I said, we're trying to get water for the bait cooler. All right, cool. I got you. Landon is killing this whole water retrieval thing. Can I help you out, buddy? We usually get about 4 or 5 bucketfuls of water, enough for the fish to survive. All right, go get another one. While he's doing that, and more people come in, doing laundry. Awesome. Yes, bluegill are a fun fish, and they're a great bait fish. Live bluegill, cut bluegill. Get a couple worms on. One thing I will tell you, can y'all give me all a thumbs up if you can hear me okay from here, if you don't mind. I want to make sure you can all hear me. I know when I turn my back, it's a little different, but. Awesome, thank you. All right, today. Oh, you need help. We got some more water. Man, you fill that bucket up, don't you? Yeah. All right, I need your help, okay? Yeah. All right, come here and dump it in. I'll hold the handle. You dump it in. All right, that should be enough for now. So we'll set that off to the side. And we'll start fishing. We can get into what everybody came to see us do. Fish. Yeah, I'm hoping I cook, I clean, I fish, I work. Yeah, that sounds about like life here. Landon's gonna hop in and say hi.
Just going in.
He said, thanks for coming in. I'll tell you one thing about bluegill, though. They are some thieves. You drop a bait down there, they've learned the art of stealth. They'll come in, they'll take your bait. You won't even know they hit your rod. 351, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hope I didn't miss anybody. We got 6 awesome people in here. We had 7. I guess 1 popped out.
Hi, Daddy. It's good to go in.
Yeah. All right, let's get Landon's rod set up here.
Your money. What's it okay? The big guys.
All right, just so everybody knows, we use, I believe these are size 8. Sorry if you can see that. Maybe it's better on my shirt. There we go. We use size 8 hooks. I like to use circle hooks on this as well, but I can't. I've been having a hard time finding the smaller circle hooks. And just so y'all are aware, we are on a public dock. I'll show you around here. So there's that side. That's the entrance. And then there's that side. So if anybody else comes on and they're not comfortable with me being live, then I'll have to shut it down. Oh yeah, and the boat ramp is right over there. That's the free public boat ramp on Lake Chesdin. That's where we launch because it's free. You can launch across the way on the Chesterfield side, but it costs you $10. All right, let's see if we can get some bluegill. All right, man, are you ready?
Yes, you ready, guys?
Here you go. All right, remember, all you gotta do is push it. Push that button. Drop it down. And then let it, wait till they start biting and reel it in, okay? They start biting, don't reel it in yet. Here we go, let's see if we can get this thing started. Jacob, what's going on? Hey, Jacob Hagan said hi.
Hi, Jacob.
All right, we got 7 awesome people in here. Lisa Elliott, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, y'all. It's just Landon and I out here trying to catch some bait fish. We were going to go fishing this morning. Sean and I were going to go around 5:30, but we had some nasty storms here last night. Whoa! I got one. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat, we got a fish. Snagged one.
Great job.
Here we go. All right, this is going to be a good day. I can tell already.
Great job, Ollie.
Thanks, buddy. We got 10 awesome people in here. This guy might be. Oh, let's see if I can get this out. And I saved. I saved the worm. He might die. He was struggled a little bit, but we'll see if we can keep him alive till tomorrow. Absolutely, NJ. We got 11 awesome people in here already. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Hopefully Landon and I can catch some bluegill. I think it's going to be a good day. That was a quick bite. Get any bites yet? No? Oh, getting a bite already. Oh. Got another one.
Wow, great job.
I tell you what, I come to this spot. Dale Hayslip in here. Hey, Dale, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. We got 13 awesome people. As the description said, we are bait fishing, and we are trying to get some bluegill for tomorrow. We'll be out on a stand day. Stan will be on our boat. I'm hoping to talk Landon into going with me tomorrow morning. We'll see how tomorrow morning plays out. We are 2 down in about 5 minutes. We've been live for, 10 minutes, excuse me. Wildcat, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. We 2 fish on already. Let's see what we can do now. I tell you what, I was going to. Oh, hello. I think he probably took my bait.
You my bait too.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he took my bait. Those little thieves stole my bait. There it is. NJ, we are in just south of Richmond, Virginia. Let's see if I didn't miss anybody here. Dale, Lisa, Half Cheetah. Lisa, Dale, Half Cheetah, NJ. Okay, 251. Awesome. Wildcat, I'm going to purchase some of those frigs next week. Yeah, we're Sean and I are going to try to purchase some soon too. Your bait's gone too. What in the world? Man, these little bluegill are thieves. All right, give me a second. Let me put some more bait on here. I love you too, buddy. Let's see what we can do here. All right, see, if you feel them biting, just kind of pull up on the rod, nice and easy, okay? Hold on a minute. I got it. But what I was going to say was, when I come out here to this dock, this little pier, I come to this corner specifically because I fish this for bluegill quite a bit, and it seems to be that this is the only corner other than the right there on the other side of the dock that I've been able to catch them. It's like they congregated a school up right here under the dock. Here, I'm gonna try something real quick. I think all you're seeing is I'm gonna raise this up a little bit more. There we go. Fishing with my dog. How you doing? Yeah, just east of Colonial Heights. Yes, sir. We have 12 awesome people in here. Thank you all for joining us. Hopefully we can put some more bluegill in here for you. I don't know how many I want to get. Oh, did you get one? Oh, reel it in. Reel it in. Oh, he took your bait. Oh. They're dibbling.
Take your bait off.
They're trying. Yep, I think they got my bait too. That's why they come out here with a whole box of worms. Yep, these things are thieves. Yes, right next to the dam on the public fishing pier, my dog. Matter of fact, I'll show you. There's the dam right there. Water going over it. I used to live not far from here, and I used to fish down below that dam quite a bit. Some nice fishing places down there. Oh, thank you, NJ. Appreciate that. Here, I'm gonna do something real quick. All right, I'm back. Hold on one second, folks. So right in front of you is the marina. Yeah, across the lake in front of me is the marina. Correct. Old Timers Boss Chaser, how you doing? Thank you, NJ. We appreciate that. 11 awesome people in here. Oh, Landon, what you doing? You giving up? We need to catch more fish.
Good.
Go ahead. Yeah, Landon's trying. You want me to put another worm on your hook or no?
Good.
Go ahead. All right. All right, well, I'm going to move this over a little bit then. Get this a little lock down. over the bait cooler so that. Will you open that up if I catch one? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to sit on that as a chair?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Got one. Whoa.
Wow, good job, boy.
Got one. Snagged one. There it is again. That'd be number 3. Lance McCouga, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. 11 awesome people. This is number 3 for bait. That's a nice size, perfect size for bait fish. Can you open the lid for me? And I still got my worm. There we go. Thank you, buddy. So do you live in that area? Sorry, I'm asking. No, you're good fishing with my dog. Yes, we live about Landon and I, my family and I live about 20 minutes from this lake. We live in the town of Chester, sort of.
Good job, boy.
I think they took my bait already. Yeah, those little thieves. Goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't bass fish. I am strictly a catfish angler. When I say catfish angler, and that does include bait fish for catfish, but I can honestly say that I don't think I have ever, in my 42 years of life, I don't think I have ever fished for bass. I love you too, boy. Thanks for coming out with me, buddy. I got you, Lance. Yeah. What kind of bait fish you going for? Same thing, or are you going for something different? Oh, you got it hit the water and they took it. I mean, it literally. All right, I think I got an idea what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to stop reeling and I'm just going to lower it in. If they're going to, I saw it hit that quick. I mean, I can get 6 or 7 baits off one worm here, so that's not bait is not the problem. It's just time. Every time I steal my bait, I got to hook up a new worm. So now I'm just going to lower this in and see if they bite and pull it right back up. I can see them. There we go. That worked. Although this is a little bit smaller, but that one snagged one. Here we go.
Right now.
Oh, and he threw my worm off. Little turkey. He's doing acrobatics here. Flipping off. Okay, I'm done with it. I bring this towel, not to protect myself, but typically when I'm holding the bluegill, well, it is to protect myself partly. But when they touch the towel, they tend to stop fighting. All right, thank you, buddy. That's number 4. We've been here. We've been live for 20 minutes. We got 4 already. Trophy Seeker Outdoors. I'm just showing everybody what kind of fish that you're going to catch on the 9th of September. That's about the size that you're going to get. Just so you know. So if y'all weren't aware, fish all afternoon tomorrow. So just so you don't know, on September 9th, Team Snag and Whiskers will be on the mighty James River fishing against Trophy Seeker Outdoors on that river they call the Tennessee River. I mean, if you looked at Daryl's initial post when he shared it out on his community page, he had it right when he said The Tennessee River is going down hard. I just don't want to. I don't want to embarrass him too bad. But you know, we'll see what happens. They're all talking trash still. Look, I'll tell y'all what. I think, from what I can tell, what I know from Daryl, he does take a lot of naps. I guess when you get older, you have to. And then he talks in his sleep. I guess he has some good dreams. He's dreaming if he thinks he's going to beat us on the James River. I'm just saying. Those, I watched them. Them little thieves, I watched them take the worm right off my hook. Yeah. You can't let Daryl have all the fun. Although everybody does know Daryl can talk if they know who Daryl is. Hey, my dad's watching. Hey, Dave. How you doing, Dad? Hey, you want to say hi to Grandpa Dave?
Hi, boy, Dad.
Say hi, Grandpa Dave.
Hi, boy, Dad.
Say hi, my boy's dad. That's what we are now. We have been relegated to the boy and the girl. Of course, his sister is his buddy. So, man, I'm watching these bluegills just swim right up to this. I may have to go a little deeper to get the bigger ones. Because I think the little ones are swimming on top. They're schooling right under this corner right here. I'm going to spank your little tail like your daddy should have. When I'm done, you will be calling. Nice. Nice, Daryl. I told you he dreams a lot. Talks in his sleep. Just keep talking, Daryl. You'll dig yourself a hole you can't get out of. I love you too, buddy. Yeah, I do have a peg float on this. I like to use it if I'm going to fish shallow for bluegill, but right now I have the peg out of it. Are you serious? Okay, didn't get my worm that time. Oh. Come on, bluegills. Got one. Snagged one. Hey, Daryl, this one's for you. He's a little bitty one. Oh, he dropped off. Quick release. For all you don't know, Chelsea in here is my sister, and my dad is there at the house watching. Hey, you open the lid? They both live in Colorado. And I love it when they come in and watch and interact. Whoa, he bluegill went right after that worm. And they took it. Man, geez, Louise. It's like they come from different angles and they all attack the worm at the same time. You should fish Dutch Gap on the James. Yes, Mod Dog, if you haven't watched us before, that's typically our launching spot. Matter of fact, that's where we will be launching tomorrow morning. We've caught some big fish. Anywhere from 19 to 25 pounders in that area. But my big fish with Sean on the boat, the boat's big fish, is 46 pounds. We caught a 46, a 42, a 41, a 31, and those have been all by the city, but that was in the spring. So I think with the water cooling off, maybe there are some. The water is a bit shallower up in the city, and I think all the fish are going to be moving down or out east, out towards deeper water. So we're gonna make that. Yeah, that's crazy. We got 15 awesome people in here. Thank you all so much. I got a bit bigger worm. I'm gonna see if I can drop this a little deeper, get past that school of babies. Let's see what happens. I have noticed if I fish a little deeper, the big ones are down deeper where the smaller ones are up top. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Got a bit big one. Snagged one. That's a perfect size bait. Under that bridge and over by the Party Cove by the bluff. What? Yeah. I fished. There's everybody keeps telling me there's a hole, a nice hole over by 295. That bridge you're talking about. I've yet to find it. I've never fished. Well, I have fished that area before, but I've never been able to find that hole that everybody talks about. But one day, I will find it. Give me a second. Let me get he ate my worm, but that's okay. I got him. Let me get this fish in the cooler. All right, how many is that, buddy? 1, 2, 4. We got 6. Turn that aerator on. Give them some air to breathe. Last time I did this, the water got a little hot, and most of them died by the time we got out to the river the next day. So what I'm going to do here is I turn my aerator on, and then before I leave, I'm going to switch out the water. And then when I get home, I got some bottles of salt water that I've got in the freezer. And I'm going to put those in there to keep the water a little cool. Where you going, buddy? Okay. Okay. Holler at me when you get there. Just say, I'm here. Oh, crud. I just put that worm on, and I had the line long enough. It was in the water, and they were going after the worm already. Yeah, but they paid better attention. Let's see. Oh, they stole it already. Goodness gracious. Trophy Seeker Outdoors. Okay, I have to go. If you want to see big fish, turn in this channel September 9th, and on the other side of the split screen from him, there will be master catfishing being put on the boat. You're funny, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, thanks for stopping. I really appreciate it. We have 13 awesome people in here. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on, buddy. Hey, grab my soda too, please. Oh, man. Daryl is funny. Okay, Lance. Hey, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. If you want, either send me your number or I'll send you my number. my plan today was not to stay here too long. Hold on. That's one of the downsides about these floats. It's so big it sits over top of my swivel. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll give you a call when I leave here. Got one. Oh, this is a little one. This is itty bitty. Still good flathead bait. Come on. There you go. Got it. Snagged one. All right, hold on, folks. Get this little boy in the. Yeah, this is an itty bitty one. I'll show him to. Oh shoot! No! Come on. Yeah, this is an itty bitty one. All right, he's going in the water. Which one's mine? Oh, thanks, buddy. I got one while you were gone. There we go. Put this over here. It's kind of muggy out here today, folks. 12 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much. Let me see if I can catch another one for you. Yeah, this, like I said, this is my favorite corner right here. I have caught tons and tons of bluegill. Well, okay, not tons. I've caught a bunch of bluegill in this area, in this corner right here. But I've lost a lot of bait. I've lost a lot of bait in this corner right here too.
Give you Eddie keys.
I got him. Got one. That's a nicer one. There we go. Think I figured out the trick. I just got my catfish rods out after 8 years and did a live the other day. I'm mostly a bass fisherman, but I had a blast catfishing. Good luck. Hey, thanks, Fisherman My Dog. Yeah. Catfish is our go-to. Like I said, I grew up in Colorado. I didn't say that, but I grew up in Colorado, and that's basically all we had. I mean, we had bass, don't get me wrong, but that's what we did. We went to the rivers, and we caught catfish. So that's what I grew up doing. We had a lake out by our house, about 20 minutes outside of town in Colorado, a little town called Burlington. It's just past the Kansas state line. We had a lake called Bonnie Dam. It was a man-made dam, and it was there my entire life, my entire childhood. Right as I left, I went to the military when I was 18, and I left Burlington. And while I was in the Army, Kansas sued Colorado for the water. The courts agreed with Kansas, and Colorado ended up having to drain Bonnie Dam. So that water's gone. It's now a field, I guess. But 14 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much. Let's give you another one real quick. Let me tilt this up. Maybe y'all can see me a little bit better. Hold on 1 second. I know I feel like you're looking at my chin while I do this. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I think I got the right. No?
Boy.
Yeah.
Do you go?
There we go. Let's see if that works. There we go.
Boy, you do your coke.
Huh?
Do your coke.
Drink my Coke? I'll drink it. Hold on, folks. This is a newer tripod for me. Oh, well. Yeah, I know, Chelsea. That was the thing to do growing up. So, if y'all want to stick around a while, my plan is, still got 14 awesome people. My plan is absolutely, that would be awesome. Like I've said it, many times we've been out here. Sean and I love to fish. We love, getting our families out here with us to fish. The entire team Snagging Whiskers is myself, Landon, Sean, and his son Ryan. And we love doing this. We love hanging out together, fishing, having fun, and we love sharing the experience with y'all. So if y'all like what you see, if you enjoy some fishing, watching a little bit, relaxing, we'll do all the fishing. We'll show you what we catch. And we'd love to get you out here with us. If there's anybody that ever wants to come fishing, teamsnaggingwhiskers@gmail.com. Hit us up. We'd love to have you out with us. Man. Tell you what, this bluegill fishing is harder than it sounds. 15 awesome people in here, buddy. Hey, why don't you come say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Hold on. Try that again.
Hi, everybody.
I had to bribe Landon with McDonald's to come out here with me today. Don't tell him I said that.
7 fish.
Show him the fish.
7.
We got 7?
Yeah.
Fantastic. If the fish aren't biting tomorrow on the James, then I'll let these guys go, the extra ones I catch. But everything I catch today is going in live. So if we catch a flathead, we catch a flathead. We catch a blue, we catch a blue. I've had luck in doing all of it. That one, ooh, that's a nice one. There we go. Here's number 8. Minnie wants to learn how to fish. I'll send her your way. Awesome. Yes, absolutely.
Boy.
Thanks, buddy.
Whoa, you red
Try to jump off my hook. Here we go.
8 fish.
Tell you what, the water is clean today.
8 fish.
8 fish. That's awesome. I think we'll probably stop at 10 to 15. Because we got some frozen shad we're going to use for tomorrow as well. I don't want to pull too many of these bluegill out of here that we're not going to use. Take them from their home. Yeah.
Into your coat.
I'll bring my coat. These little feeds. Man. Awesome. We appreciate it. We appreciate all our subs. We just hit 400, so thank everybody that has subbed to our channel. We're on the journey to 500 now. That's another goal of ours. Every sub is awesome. Every 100 subs is great. YouTube has some of those perks for getting a certain number of subs, and the one thing we're shooting for right now is 500, because once we hit 500, we can get a community channel. Once we have a community channel, we can share out other people's videos and other people's lives via our community channel and help them out. Like I said, that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun, fish with y'all, and help each other out. Whoa, that was a big takedown. That was a nice takedown, but I missed him.
But do you worm?
Yeah, he took my worm. It's okay, I got more. snag another one for y'all. Stop getting all tangled up here. Got one. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice. Look at that. That's big flathead bait right there. That's a nice one. Wait, Danny Stone Outdoors? What are you doing? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in. Nice. Hey, good luck tonight, Danny. Look at that. That would be fantastic flathead bait right there. That's going to be tomorrow. That's a nice bluegill.
Buddy.
Yep, my Sean buddy. That was Danny Stone right there. That's a bigger one right there. Nice. Number 9, right? Sometimes it's hard to count.
9.
Awesome. Thanks for keeping track for me. It's a little muggy out here, yes sir.
Boy, you almost close.
Oh man, you want to drink some of mine? You can if you want. Come on, bluegill. You're biting, you're nibbling. Come on, take it.
Come on, baby.
You know you want it. Bobber got all twisted up in my float. Oh, some old man outdoors. Thanks for stopping in.
It's in your coat.
We are fishing for bait fish.
Boy,
Yeah.
it's in your coat.
You can drink my Coke. Hold on, buddy. I'm trying to catch some fish. See if I can get another one here. Oh, a nice takedown.
Boy, it goes your time.
Yep. Come on, fishy. Bugs are coming out now too. What'd I miss? Samo, yes, we are having a fantastic time. Landon's holding the bank takedown for me, opening the lid for me when I catch a fish. We're doing pretty good. We've caught, how many we got now, buddy? 9? I will say that sun's coming out right now.
How's it fish?
Huh?
How's it?
100?
Yeah.
I don't think we caught 100. We don't need 100. That'd be an awful lot of bait. I don't think 100 fish will live in that cooler very long. Seems to be his favorite word is 100. His favorite number. I love you too, buddy. Man. These sun guns. Whew. I'm sweating now, y'all. LG Bass, how you doing? We got 19 people in here watching this bait fish. This is awesome. Man, we got 19 awesome people in here. 19 friends.
Another 100 friends.
1900 friends? No, it's not quite that high. Thanks, team. Thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it.
It's good to get together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's right. We are catching some bluegill. And we are being successful. I'm going to try to go a little bit farther out and see what happens. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of success fishing anywhere other than they're tapping it. I can see them swimming down there. They're little ones down there. Maybe the bigger ones are a bit deeper. I think they took my bait. Usually when they stop biting, bait's gone, but not that time. Let's see if I can get it through that little thick horde of baby ones down a little deeper for the bigger ones. Yeah, they're down there. Got one. Oh yeah. Bit better. Not quite as big as the last big one I caught, but it's, oh Lord, he's tangling. This is why I don't like braid. Come on, stop that. All right.
You okay, boy? You okay?
There you go. It's hard to see him. Like, hold on, folks. I'm afraid if I put that down, it's gonna get all tangled up. I'm not gonna be able to get it undone. There you go. Not a bad size one right there. You just dropped the mail call video showing off your awesome stickers. All right, let me put this bad boy in here. Now I gotta spend some time. Oh, look at this little devil. Twisted up my line. Let me bring you down here with me while I'm down here.
Yep.
There we go. J-Dog. J-Dog's in here. What's going on, J-Dog? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I fish with braid on my bait tackle, and this thing got all tangled up. So now I got to spend a little bit of time untangling it. Hopefully, the braid doesn't get in a knot, because if it does, I'm going to end up having to cut it all and redo it. I do not use braid on my catfish rods.
10.
10? Oh, good. I got it. Simple. I do not use braid on my catfish rods because there are times that I backlash, and if that gets in a knot, you got to cut the whole thing out, and I prefer not to do that. That can get expensive. All right, we're going to go back up here. Come on. As I was saying, if y'all stick with us, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to stop live and drive to my next spot, or if I'm going to take you along with me, riding along in the truck. But my next trip may not be as successful. Whoa, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what you get when you go down deep. And get in front of it right there. There we go. That's a great flathead bait right there.
Thanks, boy.
Beautiful.
Great job.
Thanks, buddy. But what I was saying was, come on. Yeah, he might end up being cut bait because I think. He swallowed the hook. And I just broke the line. I might be able to get it out. Oh, I got it. Look at that. Man, I'm good at this. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully he lives. That was great. That's great bait right there. Now I got to retie this line. See, what did I miss here? Last night on in an awful thunderstorm, we skunked. Oh, wow. Yeah, fishing with Mad Dog. 11.
Yeah.
Nice. We have fished with eel before, and though it is, I think it's a good bait. I have not been really successful. Now, if you want to know where eel is successful, check out Chunky or Has or Ernie the Hog Snatcher or No Real Loss. They fish on the Potomac, and eel is a great bait on the Potomac. But as far as the James goes, I'm sure people have caught eel or caught big fish with eel in the James. I just think, for your money, if you want to go, my personal experience, if you want to catch the big ones, you're looking at cut shad or bluegill. Now, I say that to say this. I have, sorry, I'm smelling a hook right now. Let me bring it back up here. New comment. Fishing. Hi, my name is Danny. Oh, I missed that. I got too big for my britches stone. Oh, let me bring it back up here. Up we go. What I was saying was another bait that I'm just now getting into, and I have had a bit of success versus shad, is blue crab. Now, I know you can't get blue crab just anywhere, and they are now in the James River. One of the other benefits of fishing a tidal river system, where we're at, is the blue crab, and they are all the way up by the city. And one of the things I was going to say, if you want to stick with us, or if you want to step away and come back a little bit, I think we're gonna cut this off. Well, I'm gonna stop fishing here. Got 18 awesome people in here. We're gonna stop fishing this spot probably about 15 minutes. I think we caught a good portion of the bluegill I wanted to catch. And we're gonna go to the James River down to Dutch Gap and see if we can catch us some blue crab. Taking the big ones a bit longer to hit this. Oh. Man, these little ones are all over it. The three biggest caught there on Dutch Bluff is 45. 82-pound blue and a 65-pound blue, all on cut eel. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've heard there have been some big ones caught in that area. We have not had a lot of luck in that area as of late. I may, if we can get some, I think tomorrow we're fishing stand day with, we're going to be with stand 2 on my boat. Another one, snag one. We were going to be with stand 2 on my boat. And if I can get some crabs either today or during the live tomorrow on stand day, I will put those out there and see what we can do with. Hurry up. We need water. If I can catch some crab today or tomorrow, we'll use some blue crab for bait. We'll see how that works in the Dutch Gap area. I mean, that's where I'm going to catch them, so I have to assume that it's because it's a natural bait to that area this time of year, that it should be successful. But only time will tell. All right, hold on a second. I got to mute this. DMV, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I think this is number 15. It's been a good trip out here. Whoa, there you go. He's going to get you.
No, not get me.
He just wants water, buddy. There we go. Here, watch.
Yeah.
There. All right. Let's see if I can get one more. And then we're going to take a trip over to Dutch Gap, see if we can get some crabs. All right, hold on. I'm going to mute this real quick. Got some music playing over here. All right, we're back. I don't think the music's that loud. All right, last one. We got them. It took us 1 hour to catch approximately 15 bluegill. We got a nice number. I'll show you all the tank in here in just a second. Let me get this guy off here. All right, I'm gonna take this off the stand here real quick. Oh, my phone's getting warm. All right, here we go. Let me flip this around and show you how many bluegill we caught today. Give me 1 second. I can't see anything. All right. Hope y'all can see that. Got some nice bait for tomorrow. Here we go. Turn that back to my front-facing camera. Go back. Go back here. We're back live. 18 awesome people in here. We're gonna close this up. I think that water's clean enough that we don't have to we're not going to have to clean it or swap it out. We're going to get all this stuff. Bear with me while we get all this stuff packed up. All right, Landon, I'm going to need you to carry that and that. Sorry, folks. Let me put you back on the tripod so that it'll be easier to carry everybody. And everything. There we go. Might be a bit tricky, but we're going to try it. See what happens. There's those rod holders come in handy. On the bait cooler. There you go. All right, Landon, get your trash, please. Sorry if y'all get seasick. I do apologize. And we're walking. I think I'll just keep y'all with me on the trip. It's about a 25-minute drive, but we can chit-chat on the way. Landon can talk to y'all for a minute if y'all want to, until we can get down to Dutch, see if we can catch us some blue crabs. I'm gonna walk back here to my truck. Hold on, everybody, let me lower my tailgate real quick. There we go. And we're walking. Put y'all right here. 14 people in here with us. Thank y'all so much. Lock this one up a little bit. You gonna take everybody with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Want some help? All right. Let me have the phone here real quick. All right. I know everybody's probably going to be. Oops, wrong thing. Hopefully, I don't make anybody sick by doing this. But I made it to 300. It's is it 2045 already? Tell me about it. We just hit the 400 mark. Let me put this in my truck here real quick. Oh, hold on, buddy. Don't close that door yet. Let me start my truck. Get the AC going a little bit for y'all. So y'all, I don't want y'all to get too hot. Very important y'all stay healthy. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That camera's not where I meant for it to be. Sorry, folks. Here, let's try this and see what happens. Nope, that's not gonna work. Hold on, buddy. You gotta. Can you undo this? Huh, thanks. That was not my intention. I was thinking I was gonna point up and look at my face, but it didn't work so well. Get my thumb out of the camera. Wait, where's the? Hold on. Where's the case to the tripod? Do you know? The bag. All right, folks. I'm gonna leave you with Landon for a minute. I gotta go look for my case for my carrying case for the tripod. I'll be right back. Found it. It was in my pocket. It's a great place for it. All right, seatbelt on. So we are driving. Make sure this phone is sideways. Oh, there we go. We are driving from Lake Chesdin, and we're going down to the James River at Dutch Gap. Like I said, it's about a 25-minute drive. We'll chit chat with you on the way there. Hopefully, when we get there, we can pull in a couple blue crab. So, can you point it towards me, buddy? Yeah, that. Now give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, perfect. Oh, no. There you go. My dog said, hello, Landon. I'm not going to be paying attention to chat while I drive because that is illegal. It's like texting and driving. Yeah. He said, great job with the camera. Oh, thank you. All right, so what I was saying was we're headed to Dutch Gap, and we're going to try to... Oh, you're going sideways. You're at an angle. Here, let me see it. Easier for me to hold it. It's not looking at me. Here we go. Hey. Sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy. Landon's holding the camera all over the place. Silly kid. But I was going to tell you, those of you that is live, the permit to I could keep a license. Blue Crab Virginia is they by the very truck that, yeah, so we can keep up. You can hear me. There we go. Sorry about that. We lost our signal in these backwoods. 13 awesome people with us. Thank y'all so much. Awesome. So yeah, we Sean has been on been on vacation with his family because school's getting ready to go back in, and they like to spend a lot of time together, and I appreciate that. My daughter's, she's driving age. She's got a job. She likes to volunteer. She's an all-around wonderful young lady. My son is a wonderful young man. I love spending time with him as well. I love when he goes fishing with me. Landon, they see you. And then my wife, on top of that, likes to go fishing with me as well. And I can't tell you the joy it brings me when I get everybody out on the boat or at the pier and we're able to fish together. Fishing's a fantastic sport, but when you can do it with people you love, it's even better. I love getting my dad out on the boat. Dad, I miss having you out here on the boat. Can't wait to see if y'all can come out and visit. We can go out on the boat again, do some more fishing, hopefully pull in a big one. Over on the James, there's a place called Osborne Landing. It's near what is now called the Lily Pad. It's a restaurant. But before the Lily Pad got really big, Eric B, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Before the Lily Pad got really big, there's a fishing pier right there. And there was not a lot of boat traffic. I mean, going in and out of the dock, the average boat traffic going in and out of the dock. But before somebody bought out the Lily Pad and made it a bigger restaurant, and now there's a lot of traffic. There used to be some nice fish around that area. And I still remember one day we were out with my dad on the little fishing pier right there at Osborne Landing on Father's Day. And we were fishing. And he pulled in like a 60 to 63 pound blue cat. It took him like 30 minutes to reel that sucker in. I hurt my back running to his car to get his dip net. Because he used to fish off the docks up there at Ancaire, across from Ancaire's Landing in the city. Had a dip net with him. But there was apparently a bass tournament going on that day. And so we didn't have anything big enough to weigh that fish. But it had to be, it was all of 60 pounds. It was a beautiful fish. Hey, Sean's in here. Hey, Sean, I dropped the link if you want to pop in. But yes, we caught about 15 bluegill. And right now Landon and I are driving over to Dutch Gap to see if we can hand line for some crabs. I actually am going to cut up one of the bluegill and put it on the crab line to see, because I don't have any chicken. So I'm going to cut up one of the bluegill in half and just put half of it on one and half on the other. And I might put a little bit on my hook, see if I can slowly reel in a crab. Oh shoot.
Whoa there.
Whoa there. I'm not paying attention to the signs because I need to be getting on 95. Got 18 awesome people in here. This is fantastic. Yep, so we're getting on here. Yes, we got Sean. We got about 15 bluegill. A couple of them are pretty good sized, but they're all going to make fantastic bait for tomorrow. And hopefully we get down here and catch some blue crab, and that'll make fantastic bait as well. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to put my theory to the test. And for those of you who aren't familiar with my theory, our main bait source for the river is gizzard shad and bluegill and white perch. I mean, they do like white perch too. But when the shad is thick in our area, or even if it's not, that's their main course almost every day. You throw something different at them, and I think they're more likely to hit it. And right now, the crabs don't live in the upper James all that long. I think they migrate up here, and then when the weather gets colder, they go back down to the ocean or to the bay. So finally in the truck, Danny. Yeah, I do that all the time. Forget stuff. I think I forgot the boat key one time. I forgot my license one time, my boater's license. Because in Virginia, 16 years and older, you have to have a license to drive a boat. You have to go through the boater safety course. Got 22 awesome people in here. Thank you all so much. Yes, we are in Virginia. We are in we live in Chester, just south of Richmond, and we fish the mighty James River all the way from Richmond down to, we can't go all the way down to Jamestown area near the bay, so that is our stomping grounds. But what I was saying was, my theory on this is, if you introduce a different type of bait that they're not used to, that's new or not something they're used to all the time, I think they're more likely to hit that than they are the bait that they eat all the time. And I say that mainly just out of a couple of instances. But a couple weeks ago, I caught my first blue crab by accident in a gill net. And I used it. I asked somebody, well, how do you cut this up for bait? So I got some tips and tricks from some folks. Kevin from Palmetto Cats helped. Stan too helped. So I put him on the hook that next day on a stand day, and I had 5 poles out. Excuse me. I had shad on every one of them. Stand day runs from 9 a.m. to noon, and I had not one hit pretty much the entire time where I was at. And I know there's some good fish there, but I had not one hit. And then I decided to bring out that blue crab, and I hooked him on. I threw him down by one of the pylons under the bridge. And within 5 to 10 minutes, I pulled in a 29-pound blue, and he hit that thing hard. He hit it like, I pulled him in like he was a 50-pounder. I swear he was huge. 29 is nothing to scoff at, but I thought he was much bigger. But yeah, that's why I want to test that theory more. Put shad out there, put blue crab out there, and see if they have a preference of one over the other. I'm not sure yet. I can't have one day doesn't really make a scientific it's not scientifically proven that in one day it works all the time. So my goal is to catch 3 or 4 blue crabs today or even tomorrow during stand day, and hopefully have them big enough for bait. And we'll see if we can put that theory to a test. I might even let Stan, if he wants to, put one on his hook. Chucky Morgan, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. We left Lake Chesdin, where we were fishing for some bluegill. We caught about 15 of them. And now we're heading to Dutch Gap on the James River to see if we can catch some blue crab to use for bait on stand day tomorrow. Yeah, Dutch it's a free boat ramp. So is Osborne, but Osborne's on the other side of the river. It's a little bit longer traveling to get there. But yeah, Dutch is actually about 10 minutes from my house, 15 if I have the boat with me. Thank y'all for sticking with us. Hope you're enjoying the ride. I had another story I was going to tell on this ride if I decided to do this, but now I can't remember what it was. Let me turn you around real quick and I'll show you the drive. We're currently on Interstate 85. It runs just south of Chester near the Petersburg area. And we're coming up on 95, which runs north and south, as most of you already know. I'll tell you what, I remember moving out here. So I grew up in Colorado, as I was saying earlier, and I was in the Army. I graduated high school May 17th of 1998, and I left for basic training on my 18th birthday, June 24th of 98. So I was out of high school maybe a month. left for basic training, went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic training, got stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas, and then I did travel out to the desert in California a couple of times for training. But that was, I think I've been to Nebraska a couple of times, but that was to the extent of my traveling as I was a kid growing up. And I can still remember the first time coming out here. And those of you that have been out to Colorado, Kansas area, Missouri, Danny Stone, maybe you know this. I'm not 100% familiar with Missouri, but where I grew up, there are no trees. There are wide open pastures, cows, corn, crops everywhere. It's a farming community. And I still remember we came out here, my sister and I, back in 2002, right after I got out of the Army. And I still remember pulling into a rest area in West Virginia off of 64. And it was morning time, and there was fog in the air, there was mist in the air. I went into the restroom. I came back out, and I was standing there just staring. My sister comes out and says, "Is everything okay?" I said, "Absolutely okay. I just have never seen so many trees in my entire life." And I mean, that's what I see here. I mean, there's trees everywhere. Some people take that for granted where you grow up, but if you go up out in the eastern plains of Colorado, you don't see many trees. You see trees that farmers grow for windbreaks on their farm, around their barns and crops and stuff, but you don't see many trees out in the farmlands of Colorado and Kansas. Train you back around. Still got 15 awesome people in here hanging out, going for a drive with us. You got trees, Danny? Okay. Well, we didn't have any trees where I grew up. Not like they do out here anyway. I mean, we had trees, don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, growing up in the house I was in, we had two of the biggest pine trees in the town. Now, I say, biggest pine trees in the town. It was a town of like 3,000 people. So it wasn't very big, but two tall pine trees in our front yard, right at our front door. But you go out into the country, there's ne'er a tree to be found. If Chelsea's still in here, she can attest. They live in a town just north of where I grew up. My dad can as well. You got hills, yeah. We didn't have hills. We had flat plains. I love telling the story of when I took my wife out to Colorado for the first time when the kids were younger. And there's a town just before the Kansas-Colorado state line by the name of Goodland. And we got into Goodland at nighttime. And I told her, I said, we traveled through a lot of hills through Tennessee, and then Kansas, parts of the eastern half of Kansas, there's those rolling hills. But you really cannot explain how flat the earth is in that part of the country until you had to see it. And Goodland is about 30 miles away from Burlington in Colorado, the town I grew up in, Goodland, Kansas. And I grew up in Burlington, Colorado. They're 30 miles apart. And we were standing at a gas station in Goodland. And I said, "Look in the distance. You see those lights out there?" I said, "That's Burlington. You could see the lights of Burlington from Goodland. You saw the curvature of the earth. It's crazy to be able to see 30, 40 miles away." Yeah, Chelsea, it is beautiful out here. Chelsea's come out here a couple of times to visit us. And we were able to take her up to the ocean, or out to the ocean. But, I prefer to fish on the rivers, stay in this area. I do love going to Tennessee when our family vacations there. We go up there every other year, I believe. yeah, I mean, if you look, there's trees everywhere. This Interstate 70, if anybody's ever been out to Interstate 70 out in Colorado, the western part of Kansas and the eastern part of Colorado, you don't see this. You see for miles and miles of nothing but fields and farmhouses. And depending on what time of the year, corn and soybeans, wheat, as far as the eye can see. But I think Landon's getting a little tired. He does that when we drive. But I love it out here. I'm not a big city person. I have no desire, to be honest with you, to go out to like New York City or. I didn't even like to go to Denver all that much when I lived in Colorado. But we were far enough away from Richmond to where I still consider us, suburbs. And it's kind of quiet out here where we live. Chesterfield County is a great place to live. Oops, my battery's getting low. Let me plug y'all in. Sorry about the hand. Give me 1 second. All right, we are plugged back in. Sorry about that. Mike Costello, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. We're in my truck right now. We left Lake Chesdin, caught about 15 bluegill. Now we're headed down to Dutch Gap on the James. See if I can pull in a couple of blue crabs. Because I want to use some blue crab for bait tomorrow. Yeah, but Chelsea, you're closer to Nebraska. Matter of fact, I remember when we drove out there, my daughter and I, when we moved my dad out there, we actually had to go through a corner of Nebraska. So that's more of the northern part. I mean, I guess it's still the eastern part, but it's northeastern part near Nebraska. But you're right, yeah. I bet it was a shock. I might want to keep my voice down, Landon's sleeping. We have 12 awesome people on this drive with us. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm hoping this will be my first time live blue crabbing. Hopefully we can pull in a couple of crabs and show you what they're all about. I'm going to try to put them in a bucket and keep them alive until tomorrow. I'll tell you the story. If those of you who didn't watch Stand Day last week, I had my baits out, soaking in the water. I wasn't getting anything except for one of my rods towards the shore it kept bouncing. I knew exactly what it was. It was a crab. So I decided to go ahead and reel it in really slowly. If you go watch Stand Day last week on Two Stands channel, Two Stands Fishing, I was up on my rod rack reeling really slow. A couple of times the hook got caught on something. I thought maybe it was a rock or something on the bottom. So I was reeling in real slow, and eventually I saw my I have a blue silicone bead on near my snap swivel, and this is gonna be crazy. Traffic here is nuts. I saw my blue silicone bead, and then I saw my bobber or my float, and then right below that I saw a stick. I'm like, oh shoot, I got a stick. So I started reeling it in. As soon as I saw the end of the stick, there was a blue crab on the stick. I'm like, oh man, I got this. So I started reeling in real slow. I started picking the stick up, and the crab fell off into the water. And I didn't have my net with me, or else I would have tried to grab him with my net. But I saw him, his little pincers were like, he was like trying to grab onto something like that bait or that stick or whatever. So I lowered the stick back in the water, or the bait back in the water, and he grabbed onto it. And I lifted up on the rod, and I got the stick. The stick was a little longer than I anticipated, so I ended up having to lift it up over the bimini cover to clear the bottom of, or the gunnel of the boat, and the crab slipped off onto my bimini cover. So I went to grab my towel, because those things, for their size, those things hurt when they pinch you. I had one pinch me the other night, or a couple weeks ago, when I was bait fishing. When I caught that first one in the gill net, and that hurt. So I went to grab my towel, and right as I get ready to stand up on the one of my seats to get up on the bimini cover, I heard him scurrying, and he scurried right off the bimini cover, right back into the water. I was like, oh, there goes my chance to catch a fish. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can come out here and we can put a couple of blue crab in the bucket for you. I can't stay too long. I got some other obligations this evening, but we'll give it a shot. I think there's a couple down. There should be a couple down by Dutch. It's kind of it's not too shallow, but it's shallow enough. Because I think they like to scurry along in like 3 to 10 feet of water, something like that. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm not reading y'all's chats while I'm driving. I don't want to get pulled over or, do anything dangerous. More importantly, because traffic is a little thick right now, and you know what? I'm crazy. I got to talking, and I'm going to the wrong place. Crazy me. I'm driving like I'm going out to the city. Man, that's what happens when I start driving and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Well, I'm paying attention to my driving. I just wasn't focused on my location. That's okay. We're not far. We got 14 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. If those of you who are in here haven't subscribed to our channel, go take a look at our videos. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button. Give us some likes. Share us out if you would. We are on the journey to 500. We just surpassed 400 on Friday. That'd be yesterday, I believe. So, like I was telling most of y'all earlier, one of our goals is, of course, a goal is 500. But the reason we want 500 is because we're able to then have a community page and we can share other people's channels out. I do have my own Facebook page, Dustin Carpenter on Facebook. You'll notice it by our Team Snag and Whiskers logo, the blue logo with the white TSW. And then Sean has his Instagram. We might put both of those links in our description at some point. Got 15 people in here. Awesome. That's okay, Chelsea. It happens all the time. And for those of you, I've been doing YouTube for about a year now. And I did not know this. And I thought every time I was watching a live, and I got behind or I went back to see something, I'd always grab that little dot and I'd scroll it all the way to the right, or I'd hit the screen on the right to try to advance it quickly. What I didn't realize until recently is that if you actually hit that live button in that bottom left-hand corner, it'll take you to the end and it'll take you to the live portion of the feed. So just a helpful hint for those of you that or like me and didn't know that. 17 awesome people. Thank y'all for coming in. Johnny Small Peppers in the house. How you doing, sir? I'll turn you around real quick. We are in my truck. We are currently traveling to Dutch Gap. I overshot my exit because I was in my zone talking and focusing on traffic, and I didn't realize I was driving past my exit. So now I had to turn around, but we're not far. We're getting off on the Route 10 exit for those of you familiar with this area. I'll let you enjoy the view of the trees and the other vehicles. Hopefully nobody does anything crazy. And by doing this, I'm not tempted to read chat. So this is Interstate 95. Runs from Florida to New York, as far as I know. Right up here, if I'm not mistaken, it may not be anymore, but if you see the American flag, I believe that's the tallest and biggest American flag on the East Coast, I think. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But that was dedicated, I don't know, 5 to 8 years ago, something like that, and they put that up. That was awesome. And we drive by that right when we drive down to Dutch Gap, depending on which way you go. Look at that unfurl. That thing is huge. Hope y'all enjoy the scenery. Or there's our exit coming up. Next time I have to do this a little different, have a better idea. We're gonna go east on Route 10. Tell you that rainstorm came through yesterday. Cooled it off a little bit. It's not in the 90s, as far as I can tell. It is still humid outside though. I was sweating. All right, here's our exit. Hopefully we should get down to the Dutch Gap around 2:30, about 9 minutes. We'll spend maybe an hour there, see if we can catch some crabs, depending on the bait situation. Like I said, I've got about 15 bluegill. I'm going to use one of them. I'm going to cut it up. If I go through that bait, I don't want to use too many because I want to get them for bait tomorrow. I'll just make sure I bring some chicken or something with me tomorrow morning to try to hand line for some blue crab, or even reel my lines in slowly, see if I can get us another blue crab. But I think we're going to be drifting tomorrow, depending on the water temperature and the current. If the water temperature's cooled off, we're going to find some anchored spots. They should be feeding. But if the water's kind of stagnant, like it has been as of late, and the water temperature's still warm, I think we're going to drag. Try to cover some water. Maybe find a couple of holes. I know they're out there because we fish the same area that Dan from Green Machine fishes, or Goober Time TV, whichever channel you watch. And he's out there. I think it's about early morning. He's out there before the sun comes up or right as the sun's coming up. He's dragging the same area that we fish. And the last video he dropped, I saw, I think he caught 5 or 6 over 40-pound fish. Still got 12 awesome people in here. Whisker Dreams, how you doing? Oh boy, hopefully they're not moving our way. So they've got big storms heading on their end of Virginia. Hopefully they're not moving our way because that's going to push me off the water for tomorrow. Let's see my Costello. Right on, brother. I'm going to bait fishing here in a bit. Going to try to break my PB flathead this weekend. I didn't have any luck last night. Oh, well, good luck on that, Mike. Good luck. Always love it when somebody breaks their PB. PA Trapping and Outdoors, how you doing? Oh, okay. Hey, Whisker Dreams, do you know what the radar is saying as far as where that storm's headed? Landon is passed out. We're going to hit the water tonight. Awesome. Yeah, I've got something going on this evening, or else I'd be out on the water tonight too. Sean and I were planning on going out early this morning, like 5 o'clock, to see if we can get that morning bite. But last night when he was trying to put his boat on the trailer, he couldn't go out in the storm. The lightning was crazy last night. But he just couldn't go out and hook the boat up and get everything ready. So we decided to call off the trip for this morning. So we'll have to go out sometime next week or this coming week. See if we can do anything. We may go out. I'll have to talk to him, so I don't want to put anything out there, but hopefully sometime this week. I'm gonna turn y'all back around so I can drive and not get in trouble for watching the camera, because if my wife is watching this, I'll get in trouble. So I'll do this so I can't watch the camera and drive at the same, or watch the chat and drive at the same time. I'll let y'all see the same thing I see. Plus, again, as I stated earlier, it is dangerous and illegal. So don't do it, folks. That's my PSA for the day. For those of you who used to live in this area, I'm sure this looks familiar. There's a couple ways to get to Dutch Gap. You can get there by another road up by 288. I guess I could have gone that way. But that's okay. We're here now. But essentially, Dutch Gap is a conservation area. It's over here by Henricus Park, which they have an older civilization type setup, huts. It's kind of like Jamestown style setup where, to show what it used to be like to live back in that day. But more importantly, if you see right there is a cooling tower for the Dominion power plant. You drive right through the power plant property, basically, to get to Dutch Gap. And again, Dutch Gap is a free boat launch. You can always put in on this side of the river, on the south side of the river. You can always put in a Dutch for free. You can always go to Hopewell. I think it's $8 further downriver out east, and about I think it's $10 to launch from there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of traffic or boats being put in the water here at Dutch today, with the weather being the way it is, overcast. So yeah, now you'll see the power plant. And that's the other way you can come in, from right over there. There you go. Dominion power plant. Dominion Energy. It's beautiful back in there on the hills, all the trees. There's a nice dock. So Henricus Park is over in that area. And there's a nice dock that you can fish from over there. It's about 20 feet deep in that area. And I've heard of some big flatheads that live at the bottom of that dock. You know, people fish with live bluegill and perch and stuff in that area. And I heard a guy telling me he pulled in a flathead the size of himself, and he was tried just a shad shorter than I was, a tad shorter than I was, not shad. So there's some big flatheads in this area. My wife we were fishing the governor's challenge one time because the previous governor had a challenge where you had, in order to fish for catfish, you had to fish from the bank, which was disappointing, but we did anyway. So we went over to that dock, and she was just reeling her line in to check it to see if there's anything left on it, and a flathead broke the surface, and then she had never set the hook because she didn't know it was on there, and it jumped off the hook as soon as she got it to the surface. It's not too bad. There's only a handful of cars out here. Oh, park rangers out here though. Conservation police. Oh, good, and the water's not bad at all. Go down here, see what the water looks like, and talk to this conservation police officer to see if I can handline from the boat launch on the other side where they don't have boats. See if I just don't want to get in trouble. I can go down there. Looks like it's low tide too. Where's the river? Folks on the dock. I'll try to go off that dock right there if I can. Hold on one second, folks. Is it? Sorry, folks. I was going to pull up next to the conservation police officer, but he wasn't in his truck, so I wonder if he's down there on the dock. I'll go down here and talk to him real quick. Storming now in South Carolina too, Whisker Dreams. Oh boy. All right, gotta hop out. I'm a spillway going after some fresh skipjack. Nice. Hey, good luck tonight, Danny. We'll be watching. Slow to the northeast. Perfect. That's awesome. As long as they go north of us. Appreciate it, Whisker Dreams. Storming now in South Carolina too. Hopefully that storm. I need to check the radar. Hopefully it's over with by tonight. Sometimes if it does come through here. Trying to see if I can find this conservation officer. Yeah. All right, Landon wants to talk to y'all for a minute. All right, so boat launch rules: loading and unloading only, no wake zone, idle speed only, no swimming, diving, or fishing in launch area. Oh, no fishing in launch area. You won't be in the launch area. Okay. All right, so apparently we can, it says no fishing in the launch area. So we're going to go to the side. We're going to take our bucket down there and go to the side and see if we can catch anything. I got to put my bait cooler in the truck, though. I tell you another thing I don't like about Dutch Gap is these buzzards. They will tear up your windshield wipers. Luckily, I don't see any buzzards here today.
No.
But I do. I'm gonna let Landon talk to y'all for a minute while I get this bait cooler in the truck. Give me 1 minute.
Hi, guys.
Let's see. Grab one of our smaller bluegill. All right, buddy, you can get out.
No, get out yet.
Yeah, you gotta get out. Come on. We're gonna go down here by the water.
No, go ahead. Get there.
No, you're not staying here. Come on. Come with me. Come on, Landon. Come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go down here on the boat ramp for a minute.
No.
Yep. It's too hot to stay up here, bud. Why don't you talk to everybody while you come down?
No, buddy.
Buddy, it's too hot to stay in the truck. Got 8 people in here. Chelsea. Chelsea said hi. All right, we are here. Come on, buddy. I got to talk Landon into coming down with me. Not sure why he wants to stay here, but maybe he was too hot. I don't know. Trying to be smart and locking the door on me. Come on, turkey bird. Just for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and come on, we're going ahead a little bit. Try to catch some crab and we'll come back up here. Come on. Jump. All right, come on. Come this way. Honk. All right, folks. We are here at Dutch Gap. We're going to go this way. Take it down there. We'll put you on the tripod. This is one thing about this place. When you launch, you got to bring your truck up here, walk down all these stairs. And then when you're done, you got to leave your boat down there if you're by yourself and walk up all these stairs. All right, I'm going to turn you around so I want to get anybody on YouTube that don't want to be on YouTube. Got 11 people in here, buddy. How you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
A little warm, but doing great.
Yeah, it's a little.
Thank you. All right, let's go down here. See if we can. I'll show y'all what I got when we get down here and get set up. Got 12 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much. Got a great team. You just got to stay out of the way of the. There he is. There's the. Good. How you doing? Wait Waiting on Landon. Real-time catfishing. Let's see if I can catch a crab worth a lick. We'll see. We're out here crabbing, John Parker. See if we can catch some crab for bait. He was getting a little muggy out here. That's probably why he didn't want to come out here. You hot? Yeah, me too. Oh, let's go. Be careful, it's not slippery. All right, got 12 people in here. I'll show you where we're at. Right here, this is the pier, or the boat ramp, the boat launch area. We're gonna see if we can drop our line. Oh, there's a turtle. Hey, Danny Stone, there's a turtle. I know you dropped out already, but look at there. Oh, there he goes. Turtle down, he went down. There's a lot of traffic here. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Put you on the tripod. It's gonna be a bit loud here because the wakes and the other boats, and we'll do the best we can. 12 awesome people. Thank y'all for sticking with us, coming in the first place. Hopefully we can twist this. Oh, twist that back here. Twist this down the water. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right. All right, they're gonna launch that boat. I'll give you a view of the river. So I get my hand lines ready. Those of you who aren't familiar, so the hand line for crab, you can really use your rod and reel, but you can buy this. It's just a 25-foot piece of string on a weight with a clip. It's real sharp right there. You put your bait on that and you drop that in. So I'm going to put my bait on this right here. So there's my bait. I'm going to throw this down. Hold on, folks. All right, we got one in there. I bought this kit. It came with a pair of tongs, so you can grab the blue crab with them, so they don't bite you or nip at you. They come with 2 of these lines. So I'll just clip the back end on, the back section on. Blue crab, and love me some of that. Awesome. Rod Knockers, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted to hook some broken. I want to hook to both of those things.
Really long. You think you just wrap it
Hey,
right there?
I want 2 of them hooked up, not just the one. This is just one rope and it's hella long. I know that, but in order to keep the boat steady, I need it on both hooks.
There you go. I get it.
You can use the same rope.
Oh, okay. I got you, buddy.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
How you doing, bud?
Good. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I gotta get this other line untangled a little bit. Got somebody launching a boat right next to us, so hopefully it's not too bad. There we go. I get this line untangled. These things, it's 25 foot of line, so it gets tangled up a little bit.
Make sure you got both eyes so the boat doesn't go sideways. Shannon, you understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm putting my shoes back on and then I'm going to plug the boat off the train.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. We used to come down here fishing all the time. Crabs? Oh,
Get in here.
Yep, we're live on YouTube right now. We're live on YouTube right now.
you're live on YouTube?
Yes, sir. About 13 people watching us right now. They said hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Got 14 awesome people in here.
Wrap it.
I don't want you to pull the ladder off. Actually, you could have had this one on the bow.
Take that one, I'll wrap around this pole right there.
Yeah. This one should have put up on the bow, Shannon.
Wrap this one up here on this pole right here. Black, yeah.
I'll just do it right here.
Here you go, guys.
Thanks. Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Oh, well, Danny Stone would be happy. There's some turtles up here. Let's see, Rod and our captain asking for spring lines connected. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we had to help some boaters out real quick. All right, so I got two lines in the water. I'll show you right here. I got the one right here, and I got another one right up here.
How do you get that crab out of the way? Usually they let go of your meat when you drop it. I mean,
So-
when you pull them off.
So if you
I got the five out you.
hand line it, you have to go really slow. Hand over hand, really slow.
When we went to the Virginia Beach there, I caught 16 crabs doing that. Yeah. Pulled them up.
Good. What?
Can we get up on here?
Yeah.
Shane, yeah. The boat needs to stay further back that way. Yeah. You're probably sitting on the ground right now. How close to it?
Bait's gone.
Undo that one, Shane. Undo it.
So this may not last as long as I thought it would. Your boy Troy, what's going on? Sorry for the crooked angle. This tripod's not the best. Oh, hold on, there we go. I put this down there, and I had a piece of bluegill on here, and it's gone. So I only brought one bluegill with me. I figured it'd last longer than that. Let's see. We'll see if other lines. See if other lines got anything on it. Got to pull in really slow. All right, buddy, don't fall in. This is my first time. Hey, Ashley Brady, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. We got 15 awesome people in here. Oh no, you're good. I looked at our sub list, I think yesterday, and a lot of those people that I thought we were sub to were unsubbed for some reason. So I went back and took care of that. Well, bait's still on this one, so we'll throw him back out there and see what we can get. Whew, sorry, folks. It's a little humid out here. Ashley, how you doing today? We are out here at Dutch Gap on the boat launch area up at the pier, on the boat launch dock, trying to catch some blue crabs. I almost had one. I had one in the boat, literally on stand day last Sunday, it cramped onto my clipped onto my bait, and I had the stick was so long I had to bring it up over top of my bimini cover, and he fell off on the bimini cover, and before I could grab him, he slid back out in the water. I had two lines out. This feels a little heavier. I had two lines out, but the first one I had out there, I put the body section on, and I just pulled it in after about 2 minutes, and the body section was gone. Oh, there's a turtle right here. Hopefully the turtle doesn't want my bait. Get away, turtle. So the trick to this is, like I said, I've never done this before, hand lining, but I've watched some videos on YouTube, and the trick to this is slowly, hand over hand, trying to pull this in so the crab doesn't get scared and jump off. And I've still, like I said, my first time doing it, so I never know if I have anything on there or not. I don't. And I'm going to throw this back out there. Oh, boy.
You're good, boy. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Ashley said, nice. Wish I had crab by me. Yeah, I tell you what, like the story I was telling earlier on the way here, I had shad a couple weeks ago downriver here. I had 5 rods out, and I had shad on all of them for a good hour and a half. And I had one blue crab with me. I put that out there. I cut him up, got him on the hook, threw him out there within like 10 minutes. I caught me a 29-pound blue. And excuse me, I would personally not eat them out of the James. Of course, I know they don't come up here that often. I mean, they come up here every year, but they're not native to this area. They come up here from the bay. So I don't know if this water is dirty. I don't know if they're contaminated or not, but I still, if I were to eat crab, I would do it. I would have to go out to Chesapeake Bay to try to get them. Yeah, I'm still learning on because the thing is the tide. Is carrying this string up under the dock, so I don't know if I can never tell if I've got a crab on here or not. I mean, you can tell on a pole because the tip. It looks like something small is nibbling on your line, which it is. And I caught one, like I said the other day, but hand line is a little different. And I caught one in the shallows across from here, over that way, in a gill net. There's something down here that's eating this bait because my body section is gone. I want to move this down a little bit.
Lord,
What?
what?
Oh yeah, that's what I work for.
You to do what? Hi guys.
All right, we'll see if that works. Need about a dozen big fat cracks. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay alive. My phone is at 22%. I appreciate you. We got 15 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Sorry I can't read chat. I'm trying to. My screen's dark and my phone's a little dark. But hopefully we can pull in at least one crab. So we're our line's right there, down in the water, right down there. So from what I can understand and what I've watched and read, when the lines. Awesome, thanks, Troy. Appreciate that. What I've watched is if you'll know there's something on there if the line starts going one way or the other or starts getting tight. So, like I said, there's something down there because I had a body section of bluegill, and I pulled it in. There was nothing left. It was gone, not quick. I had it in the water maybe 2 minutes. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying it. And there's a lot. Oh, I thought that was thunder. There's some kayakers putting their kayaks in the water. It's cloudy here. It's overcast. It's a beautiful day. I really want to go get some crab pots and grab a crab pot right here. See if we can pull in. Because like I said earlier, I did some research, and for personal use, you do not have to have a permit or a license to pull in and keep up to 2 bushels of crabs that are at least 5 inches from spike to spike, tip to tip. So I may at some point, depending on how much they cost, go get me a crab pot and drop it here. No, actually, I'm using bluegill, cut bluegill. I know they say the bone-in chicken wings or chicken legs are a good bait because they don't come off. You know, they won't come off the line, and the crabs can't pick them off the line. I'm gonna pull this one in and see if it's got anything. I don't think it does. But also I want to see if my bait's still. I think for tomorrow I may put some I may go get some drumsticks so I can put it on here. That turtle certainly wants my bait, that's for sure. I'm not giving you my bait. Oh, he'd probably go down after you. Sitting there staring at me as I pulled in my bait. We got 16 people in here. Thank y'all for coming in. We are trying to catch some blue crab for bait. If I had a crab pot to drop down here, I'd drop it right here. But we maybe get lucky tomorrow morning. I can use my line. The line's doing something funny. Hope it's not that turtle. I see the bubbles from the turtle. I think he's waiting for me to pull this bait in. Huh. Still nothing pecking at it. Let's see if I can get it out a little farther. Oh, we'll give this about another 5 to 10 minutes. Let's see. Rod knockers, those little rectangle lift nets are fun. Grandkids wear me out with, or when go to the golf. Oh, wow. There's Landon right there. He said hi to everybody, Landon. In our not patented, Team Snag and Whiskers shirt. That's our blue version. I'm wearing our white version. Oh, we'll give this about another 5 minutes. It's getting warm out here. My phone battery's getting low. $13 awesome people. Thank you all so much. I honestly don't know how long to leave this thing out there. I don't want to leave it out too long because if you're not watching it, then they'll steal your bait and you won't even know it.
Oh my boy.
Yeah, I don't think there's one on here. It doesn't feel heavy, but then again, I don't know what it feels like to have one on here. I hear the key is just to take it real slow so you don't scare the crab off. Yeah, I think it's just getting caught on the rocks down there. I don't think it's a crab. But since I don't know, I'm taking it slow. All right, we'll do one more cast. I'm gonna do that into the deeper, little bit deeper water here. More toss. That's if I have all the line out. Sorry about that. Landon hit the camera and the mic button. Brat kid. What I was saying was, I'm throwing this out to the little bit of deeper water. I'll have it tied off to my wrist to see if maybe I can feel something. Maybe I'll feel if a crab starts walking off with it. Yeah, this will be the last cast. 14 awesome people. Yeah, the problem is dealing with current. Right now, apparently, my weight is on the bottom and the current is taking the string. So if he's on there, he's got to walk with it. Sitting down. Bring down here with me. There we go. Oh, it got warm out here all of a sudden. crazy.
Go home.
Yeah, we're gonna go home here in a minute, buddy. Let's let this set for a few more minutes. See, like I'm reeling in this line right now with my hand, and I don't even feel the weight yet. Because the current. There it is. Now I can hold on to it and see if it starts, if I feel it. Yeah, the sun's come out now. So it's getting a little hotter. 16 awesome people in here. I'll point you down to what I'm doing here. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall off. So here's the string. It's down in the water. I've got a bluegill head on the end of that string with a weight on a clip. And I'm hoping that a blue crab will take that and start walking with. Oh, I feel something. I just don't know if it's the... I couldn't tell if that's the weight rolling across the rocks or what that was. Man, I am sweating like crazy right now. Jet skis are out. Yeah, see, the bad part about doing it here is there's like the boaters, very busy boat traffic going back and forth. And the wakes from the boats and the jet skis and knock into the line, you're like, oh, something's on there, but then you realize it's just the wake. Oh, I feel something. I don't really see what happened. I feel something pulling back. Oh. Nope. But I'll tell you, something was messing with it. It was definitely crabs because it tore that up. It tore that headpiece all to pieces. Couple more minutes, buddy? You good with a couple more minutes? No? All right. Well, I'll go ahead and reel this in. We're going to go ahead and end this live. Thank y'all so much. Rod Knockers, any public fish cleaning station at water's edge always has a lot of crabs. I got you. Yeah. If you feel something pull, give it a second and slowly rise. Yeah. No, there's no public fish cleaning areas at this boat ramp, but I hear what you're saying. There is over by Osborne Landing, so that might be a good place to go. See if I can, tomorrow morning, to see if we can pull in a few crabs. This will be my last pull in, and then we're gonna end this live and head home. Yeah, I know they're down there. They tore that headpiece up. I think I feel them grabbing onto it, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, it gets heavier, but I can't tell if that's dragging through the rocks or if that's... Thanks, Chelsea. I was hoping for some crabs too. I really was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I almost caught a fish. There was a fish going after my headpiece. That's funny. All right, folks, well, we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget, go to our channel on our videos. We have two lives coming up. We'll be challenging Trophy Seeker Outdoors. Can't hold on to fish head like they can chicken. Okay, I'm definitely going to bring some. I'll go stop by the store and get some chicken breasts in the morning, or chicken wings in the morning and tie those on. But go check out our videos. We have two lives coming up. We will be fishing with LG Bass on the dock on August 20th, Saturday evening. We're going to start about 6 o'clock. Not sure how long that's going to go. We may split the live between ours and Tom's, but that's going to be an exciting time for us. And then September 9th, starting at 7 o'clock to midnight, we will be challenging Daryl from Trophy Seeker Outdoors. 5 biggest fish. That's the challenge. So go in there, hit that notification button, make sure it notifies you when that's going to go live. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Come back and watch some more. We haven't put out a video in a while. We have put out a couple shorts, but we're working on some videos. Come watch our lives. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you had a good time. Look forward to talking to you again. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Come watch us on Stand Day tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock to noon. All right. Wonderful weekend. Team Snag and Whiskers out.